that was done to me in Bronx River, the fuck is y'all telling me? What is y'all telling me? What is the world? What are we saying? I didn't ask nobody for fucking money. What are y'all telling me? What is y'all telling me? What is y'all telling me? Stop calling my fucking phone. I'm in the hood. Y'all know where to find me. 1455 Bronx River, Harvard Ave. I ain't ducking nothing. What are y'all telling me? What the fuck is y'all telling me?
By the way, what the fuck is y'all? By the way, that was the quickest settlement in history that I have ever seen when it came to Diddy and Cassie. And you know what that told me? Diddy is fucked up, okay? And then he did a lot of that shit. That man settled so quick and settled for more than what she was asking. You know she had to sign an NDA. But man, that right there, I'm just wondering, I used to always kind of go back and forth about how much involvement he actually had in the murder of Tupac. And I'm telling you, I think that, knowing now about Kid Cudi's car being blown up and all of that, I don't put anything past P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him now, Y'all hit that like button for me, please, and subscribe as well. He settled because he knew he was guilty. Exactly, Emmanuel.
Y'all telling me.
Now, I'm going to say this too. Hassan Campbell is absolutely a victim of Afrika Bambaataa, whether you like him or not, right? Regardless of your personal feelings towards Hassan Campbell, Afrika Bambaataa, although he has never been convicted of a criminal crime, and no one's actually ever even civilly sued him that we know of for sexual assault, there's a lot of people that have come out and had a lot to say about incidents that have occurred, including Hassan Campbell, right? So, just keep that in mind too, because something like that has to fuck somebody up a little bit in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this ain't gonna go viral.
Oh, it's gonna go viral.
Keep this shit real small. Because don't nobody give a fuck about the kids in the hood getting fucked.
So he's still struggling with this.
I don't like the industry. I totally disrespect the industry. I'm in the hood. Nobody likes me in my hood. I robbed these niggas. I extorted these niggas. I put these niggas on a curfew.
Why are you there? Right? Okay. Is he drinking? I don't know. I see a lot of people saying that maybe he was drunk when he did this. Maybe he was not 100% of sound mind. I don't know. But I'm already not liking how this starts off.
I'm in the hood. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ain't nobody gonna make me go nowhere. But I'm just saying.
Up with it, Donald Goins? Good
what is y'all telling me?
Shout out to you.
My life and my pain wasn't worth nothing.
Hey, Leonard.
That's what the fuck y'all telling me? Everything I went through as a child, everything I went through wasn't worth nothing. That's what y'all telling me? That's what y'all telling my kids? You expect me to give back to a fucking community that ain't give shit to me? What the fuck is y'all telling me? What is y'all telling me? Where the wolves at? Where everybody at? Where the wolves at? What the fuck is everybody telling me? My story wasn't worth shit. My story wasn't worth shit. I ain't asked for no money. I asked for street justice. Couldn't even get that. I swear to God, y'all niggas better not say nothing to me. Word to my mother. Word to my mother. Word to my mother. Bronx River, everybody. I'm talking to all of y'all. Word to my mother. I will kill everybody out this motherfucker with my motherfucking knife. I won't back down from nothing. The hood ain't gonna support me. Y'all support rape niggas. Y'all support niggas that rape. Word to my mother. I'm willing to go out all out with everybody. Everybody. Step outside. I don't give a fuck who got a problem. I'm here in Bronx River right now. Y'all don't like me because of what I said. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, this is.
Ain't no fucking talking. Niggas don't like me. Step up right now. Everybody.
Pause. All right. Again, I already dropped a link to the video. You can always go just watch it straight through. But so you show up at the Bronx River Projects with a knife. You're in the middle of them and you're just yelling out, screaming out. Number one, I don't think he's sober. He doesn't look sober, and I'm not knocking him. Okay. I'm not knocking him. Do what you do. But don't do what you do and then put yourself in the, you know what I'm saying, in the line of fire. Again, the buildup. Yeah, the buildup's insane. And then you can even feel it in the chat how it's building up. But damn, Hassan, you got kids, man. You got a wife and kids, a wives and kid, whatever. You got a family, man. You have no business down here. But look, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Y'all support niggas that rape niggas? I'm not backing down from nobody.
I think that Hassan is really, excuse me, y'all. I think he's still really fucked up in the head behind that Africa Bambaataa shit. And so again, it seems, and it kind of goes with what I've been hearing, that he was upset about this very quick settlement that went down between Puff Daddy and Cassie, in which Cassie alleged some horrific abuse that Puff Daddy did to her. There's even photos that have come out showing her face all bruised up. I mean, dude sent her to Dubai to heal up after one beating. I mean, just several episodes, right? And then he doesn't feel that he got the same type of justice, I guess. He said he did not, obviously he didn't sue him civilly. He never sued him to get any money. But also, one thing I will say is, did you ever go to the police to get him charged with the crime while it was within the statute limitations? No. So there's got to be some responsibility taken as far as, you know, the level of justice here. Now, you said street justice. I get it. I think Hassan's just having a moment, y'all. He's just having a moment.
Go.
But this is not how you do it, man. This ain't how it's supposed to do. There's people walking out with families coming up out of here.
What I got to be Cassie?
Families live in this building, okay? You shouldn't be there doing none of this.
I ain't asked nobody for 30 million or 50 million. Nah, fuck that. Nah. Y'all niggas support rape culture in this shit. Y'all niggas support rape culture in this shit. Y'all support rape culture in this shit.
It's like a manic type of situation for sure. It's like it could almost be described as like a mental break almost. Some sort of a break. It's obviously
Everybody feel sorry for Cassie.
Yeah.
Y'all feel sorry for Cassie,
That shit was messed up.
but y'all don't have nothing to say about everybody that went through what the fuck they went through in Bronx River with Africa Bambaataa. Nobody has nothing to say about what the fuck everybody went through in Bronx River with Africa Bambaataa.
Shit, I always have had something to say about it. Always. And I always will. Just like I find it real interesting how, when it comes to talking about specifically Africa Bambaataa and what he did to young boys, okay, underage young boys. It's crazy to me how the victims get attacked for what Africa Bambaataa did, right? There's even been, one YouTuber who pisses on himself. I call him, piss on his dick, okay? The second, all right, because he likes to piss on himself, running around here with this whole, story about where's the boy at? This boy that stabbed Africa Bambaataa, right? And he tries to pin this whole story around, and it looks like to me like Africa Bambaata's paying him. What are you doing attacking, his victims, right? I'm speaking to what Africa Bambaataa did. We're not going to take away from that, from my perspective. Doesn't make everything that Hassan Campbell do right, or what he does right. But we're not going to take away the fact that Hassan Campbell is absolutely a victim of Africa Bambaataa. And I think that it is sad, man. And African Bambaataa is still walking around, again, free as a bird. And this incident just gives me an opportunity to talk about it, because obviously that's what's bothering him.
Y'all stuck on Puff and what he did with that 19-year-old girl, but y'all knew she was 19 years old.
You can tell in his face. You can literally see it in his face. The shit is eating his ass up. It's eating him up. And I don't know what it's going to take for Hassan to get that justice, or to get that feeling of resolve, right? That he needs to get to, so that he can live each day without having to be tormented over it, right? And people always say things like, well, why would somebody do this? Why would you let somebody do that? Why would you let somebody do that to you if you didn't want it to be done? Sexual assault is not an easy thing to explain or describe, especially when you're going through it, or if it's ever happened to you. But I'm telling you that those questions that people ask like that, there's no easy answers for it. And I'm sorry I'm pausing it, but that's how I do. Y'all know that's how I do.
And y'all had nothing to say about that. Nah, yeah, let's talk about it. But where the hood at? Where the hood at? They said I couldn't come back outside, right? I dare you niggas. 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 Your mothers will not live in these projects. I dare you niggas. Fuck somebody tell me I can't do what? Y'all let that rape nigga come back to Bronx River gonna tell me I can't do what? I dare you niggas. Run where? Run what?
Look at the chat, y'all. People telling him to go home.
Run what?
People laughing.
Cassie could get $50 million because Puff decided to rape one fucking female. But Africa Bambaataa fucked all the children. That nigga raped all the children in Bronx River projects. And ain't nobody got nothing to say about what? That nigga raped this whole fucking projects. He raped the big niggas, the little niggas, The middle-sized niggas, he raped everybody. And ain't nobody got nothing to say.
That just really, really just hurts my heart to hear that. You know, it really does. Because truth is, we know about Hassan Campbell and Ron Savage and um, the boy that stabbed Bambaataa after he was assaulted. Shout out to Khalil Amani. He actually wrote the article on Straight Stunting magazine and exposed Africa Bambaataa for that incident. Um, but how many other boys that have not had that same level of attention or that same level of voice? And, again, I'm not worried about Africa Bambaataa ever suing me for saying any of this because I fully believe that he is a rapist and that he likes to rape young boys. He's been asked about it on primetime news there in New York. Very scandalous. But somehow he has managed to absolutely escape any conviction, whether in criminal court of law or, from my knowledge, any civil case. And now you can see how something like that could happen to somebody when they're young, how it can fuck their life up, how it can really fuck their mind up. And it just really just breaks my heart when I think about all the boys that we don't know about. All the people that have covered for Africa Bambaataa's sick, twisted sexual antics. He has people, and then, look at Ron Savage. All of a sudden now, Ron Savage is Zulu Nation, right? All of a sudden, he's back in Bambaataa's good graces. Last I checked, okay? And that's just, to me, just another example of how fucked up in the mind someone can be after going through something like that. Like, you go public and you go public on Africa Bambaataa, and then you turn around and you flip and you're back friendly with them. It just, again, it's hard to explain or describe that because it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. Like, why would you do that, et cetera, et cetera. But you have to be a victim of sexual assault in that way to really understand. You remember Patty Hearst, right? It's kind of like Stockholm syndrome almost.
Notice how they keeping these numbers low. I wish a nigga would say something to me out this motherfucker. Say what? Out this shit right here? Say what? I dare you niggas. 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 Y'all not playing with Hassan Campbell. Y'all playing with Poppy. I dare you niggas. I stab you niggas with a fucking spoon.
Man.
I stab you niggas with a spoon. I birthed you bitch ass niggas. No Bam Day. That's why y'all let that other nigga rape all these kids out here and got mad because I called that bitch nigga out. He raped niggas out here. Raped girls and boys, and y'all let that nigga. I refuse to tuck my fucking tail in. I'm the realest nigga to forever. Forever, ever, forever. Forever.
A lot of people in the chat telling him to go home. Please leave. You made it out.
Come outside, throw that fucking bottle. Come downstairs and throw that bottle. Come downstairs and throw that fucking bottle. Come outside and throw that fucking bottle.
Okay,
I
so
stab your ass.
now that was clearly a bottle breaking, right? You all just heard that. Now, so again, throughout this video, I did not hear the clap, 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 a gunshot. I didn't hear the boom of a gunshot. That sounded like someone threw a bottle near him and it broke. All right. But towards the end, this video is going to cut off, and then we're going to see Hassan in the car talking about the bullet in him is hot. So unless somebody shot a bullet with a gun that had a silencer on it, I'm going with that was a bottle that got through down. Again, well, let's look for any sign of blood on him. Hey, Jess. That sounded like a bottle. And if somebody, yeah.
Come outside.
And then he even says it too. So think about it. If someone came to your home and started yelling and screaming and I mean, obviously if someone came to my home and stood in front of it and screamed for 15, 20 minutes, I might want to throw a bottle at him too, right? But that did not sound like a gunshot. No, that's a bottle.
Come outside, throw that fucking bottle. Come downstairs and throw that bottle. Come downstairs and throw that fucking bottle. Come outside and throw that fucking bottle. I stab your ass to death, bitch ass nigga. Come outside and throw that bottle. Come outside and throw that bottle. If I see that bottle come out the window, I guarantee you I come outside. I lived in this building. I'll come upstairs and fuck you up. Word to my mother. Word to my mother. Throw it again. Throw the bottle out the window again, bitch nigga. I'll stab your mother to death.
That was definitely a bottle.
Bitch nigga, throw it out the window. I dare you. I dare you.
And I'm not seeing any blood on him.
I dare you.
But he has on dark
pants. Throw
that
fucking bottle out the window while I'm watching.
Maybe if he steps back a little.
Throw the bottle out the window while I'm watching.
Oh, wow. They just threw another bottle at him. That's the second bottle. Okay.
Don't wait for me to turn my back. Come downstairs. Come downstairs. Come downstairs.
Okay. He's got a knife.
Good, right? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's good though. It's good though.
So he done took a knife out.
Don't throw it out the window. I ain't running. Oh, we got Poppy outside. Let's go. Let's go. What up, though? We got Poppy outside. What's good, though? Don't throw it out the window and duck, nigga.
There's no indication at this point that he is, having pain in his body. I'm not seeing any blood. But again, we can only see like waist up so far, and it appears he's got on some dark pants. So I'm waiting to see if he's going to step back. But it sounded like they threw two bottles at him, two glass bottles, and he's looking directly up at the window that did it. So I've not heard a gunshot.
Oh, I'm about to be good because I already know an army gonna come out this motherfucker. Don't hide in the house. Come outside. Come outside with the shooters. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Don't throw it out the window. Come outside. Come outside. No, don't hide. Which I call it the police, right? Come outside. Don't hide in the window.
Okay. All right. So he did step back. I wanted to see him step back here. Hold on. I just want to see if there's any, like, we're looking at his back. I don't see any blood anywhere. But again, he's got on dark pants. So if he had an injury to his leg or something like that, I don't see him grabbing for it, but it'd be very hard to tell. So we don't know. And he may have so much adrenaline running through him too, that he may not even feel it. But again, unless someone is shot with a silencer, uh, you know, I'm trying to understand where the gunshot part is coming in.
Call the police, though. Yo, fuck, you doing your thing, man. Hold the fuck up, bro. Don't call the police. Shook ass niggas. Don't call the police. Now the police, so don't call the police.
Jess, I thought that
nigga's crazy though.
About that possibility
Bronx,
too.
Africa Bambaataa raped the whole community. He raped the old G's, the little G's, the young G's, and nobody gave a fuck. But everybody give a fuck about Cassie? All y'all care about Cassie? I'm not going nowhere. Come outside. Don't throw a fucking bottle, you faggot ass nigga. Come outside.
Jesus.
Throw a bottle while I'm outside. Throw a bottle while I'm outside. I'm not running nowhere. Come outside, you faggot ass nigga. Scream out your apartment. I stabbed your mother to death. Faggot ass nigga. Don't throw a bottle and hide. Come outside, nigga.
That was like the third bottle we heard.
I'm out here. And if y'all keep on playing with me, I flood this fucking building with 1,000 niggas. Stop playing with me. 1455 is my shit. I will beat your mother up, bitch. I will fuck your mother up. Don't throw nothing out the window while I'm not looking. Come outside. What up, though?
We got a whole shot there.
Don't throw it out the window. I'm not looking. Come outside, nigga. Come outside. Come outside. The Warriors is out. Come outside. Come outside. What apartment is that? That's what I thought. What apartment is that? What apartment is that?
And the whole time, I can't even get over the fact that we're sitting up here looking behind him. We're looking at, what does that say? Play area closes at dusk. And we see like a little slide for the kids. So he's literally on the playground doing this. There's no kids there, but still, it's just the irony of it. The irony of it. So they've thrown 3 bottles at him so far, but I have not heard the boom of a gunshot.
What apartment is that? That's what I thought. We outside. Come outside.
And they sounded like they came pretty damn close.
Come outside. The wolves is out. Come outside.
Now he has stepped off cam for a while here. Again, right in front of the playground. We've got a variety of different people walking in and out of the scene.
Yeah, I already know where to find me at. Don't call my phone. Don't throw nothing out the window. Throw it from the front building. Throw it from the front building. Play with me if you want to. Now niggas play with me if you want to. When I finish, I'm gonna throw your mother down some steps. Keep watching out the window. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all don't even understand how many niggas love me. Keep on playing. This is my building. I wish y'all niggas would. I wish you niggas would.
And see, that's the thing, Hassan, that you got to get over. This is my building. It shouldn't, you got to let go of that shit, man. You got to let that go. It's like you trying to hold on to, you know, your past. How can you proceed forward if you're still holding on to your past? If you love Bronx River so much, get an apartment there. But you're not going to do that, are you? Of course not. Again, it just goes back to that whole thing. Like, if you saw somebody else doing this, Hassan, you would be the first one to throw some criticism their way, knowing that they completely out of fucking pocket. And you are completely out of pocket for this. But again, how much of this is like a mental break type of situation? Is it that? And is there any, is there any shame in saying that? I don't think so. But some people may take it like, don't say that. Men don't have mental breaks or whatever. But it's obvious that dudes being like tormented with this Africa Bambaataa shit. For real.
Keep on. When I catch that window and that floor, I know the floors and I know the window. When I catch it, I'm not even looking up. When I catch it, your mother gonna get thrown down a flight of steps, you broke ass nigga. And every nigga in my army gonna stomp that bitch down a flight of steps. The fuck y'all playing with? Who y'all playing with? I look like I'm running.
Oh, damn.
Don't throw it from the window. Come outside.
So what was that?
Come outside.
Because they obviously are trying to injure him. Now, what was that another bottle or was that something else? Hold on, I want to hear that again.
The fuck y'all playing with? Who y'all playing with?
And I'm going to put this on.
I look like I'm running.
Screen. Oh, shit. Yeah, you seen something fly right by his head. Hold on. I'm going to slow that down, actually. Believe you could actually see it. I think that was another bottle. That sucker, they tried to hit him in the head with that damn thing. Hold on, let's go back. Hold on. Yeah, you see glass. You see glass and everything. Splatter.
Your stop that bitch down the flight of steps. Fuck y'all playing with? Who y'all playing with? I look like I'm running.
Look to his left, over his left shoulder right here. Bam. Yeah. That was another bottle. Glass went everywhere. They tried to hit him with that for real. Let me go back to normal.
From the window, come outside.
That's 4 bottles they have thrown at him.
Come outside. Y'all niggas see what they throwing out the window. Nigga, I got an army out here. Come outside. Come outside.
Shout out to everybody in the chat just coming in. Hey, Faith.
I look like I'm running. Come outside. What up, boy? Come outside. Come outside with the shooters. Come outside. Where you at? Don't throw no bottles out the window. Come outside. That's what I thought.
Is here. You good, Leonard? You good? You good? I'm checking for any
Y'all
sort of
think my
like
niggas
blood
is
or
not sitting up there
anything.
watching these niggas throwing bottles out the window
So he's
when I turn my head. But
basically telling us that these guys are throwing bottles out of the window, and we've also we've got proof of this, right? We've seen one come literally looks like maybe 10 feet or closer to his head, and broke. Glass went everywhere. We slowed it down. We could see that. And he's telling us in the midst of while this is happening that they are throwing bottles at him. So I'm wondering where the bullet part is
they
coming from.
won't come outside. Do I look like I'm running? Do I look like I'm fucking running? Do I look like I'm running? Fucking play with me. Do I look like I'm running? Do I look like I'm running? I'm outside with the shooter.
Okay, so we got a full shot, and so far, I'm not seeing like any blood on his back, on his arms. Now, again, if he had any injuries like in his leg, I can't tell because he's got on black pants and black shoes. Although those shoes look pretty sturdy, I don't think it would be more so something with the legs or the wherever the black is covering. Um, I see him. I see somebody that looks really, really hurt. Regardless of anybody's personal feelings about him and shit like that, and probably, I'm gonna say not probably. I'm gonna say possibly drunk as well, right? And that that just adds to the situation, right? If he is, drunk or whatnot, and he's basically letting all his feelings out, that sort of a thing. Again, imagine someone coming to, your home and yelling and screaming in front of it for 30 damn minutes. You're trying to relax on a Sunday. Everybody's got to go to work tomorrow, get on the grind. And I mean, when you really, all I'm saying is you can be much more effective, Hassan, when you talk and do your streams in a calm manner where you can literally articulate and express yourself in a much better way than putting yourself or anyone else in danger. Because we got to think about this too. It's not just Hassan that needs to be weary of all the glass that's being thrown at him. What about the kids that are going to be out there walking on that sidewalk, trying to go out there and play at this play area? And they're steady throwing bottles, trying to bust him upside the head with these bottles, breaking these bottles where glass is going everywhere. People are steady walking through there, right? And that's on the people that are throwing the bottles. But I'm just saying, nothing positive or good will come from this. I think you can be more effective in what you have to say than even going down to these projects, and standing in front of them and venting. Basically, there's better ways to do it.
Keep moving for what? Is it real, son? If it's really real, son, I'm not running from nobody. Nobody.
And again, that's the thing. You have nothing to prove. Nothing. Y'all, and I mean, that goes for everybody out here. People have got to stop acting like they have to prove themselves or prove something or, or prove their hardness or whatever the case may be, right? You don't have to prove shit to nobody out here. Fuck them and feed them peanut butter, baby.
Where the shooters at?
Yeah, Leonard, it's crazy.
Niggas throwing bottles out the window. Come outside. I stabbed your mama to death. What? That's what I thought. I stabbed your mother to death.
Mm.
That something happened in there, bro. Look, I guarantee my niggas will come through this shit and switch shoes. What Jesus?
And then that's the other thing too, like all this talk about an army, when really the truth is, do you really want people like that around you anymore in your life at this point in your life? I mean, at some point in your life, when you grow up and you start having a family and all that type of shit, man, you got to let a lot of old shit go. You got to let a lot of things go. Old people, old things, old places. Okay, let's keep going.
Say where you at? Now keep the pistol. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
At this point, he should have
What
been
up,
done
though?
left. He should have been
What
done
up,
left.
though? Don't stay in the window. Come outside with the shooters. Don't stay in the windows. Come outside with the shooters. Don't stay in the window. Come outside with the shooters. What happened, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
This is very unhinged, very much so.
Don't stay in the window. Come outside with the shooters. Everybody got something to say. Until a real nigga got something to say. Everybody got something to say. Until a real nigga got something to say. Come outside. That's my shit right here. Throw something else out the window. I promise you I'll throw your mother down some steps. Throw something else out this window and let me catch you. I know every floor.
Look at the little
every
dog in the
apartment, I will
back.
throw your mother.
That poor dog has
And
to
while I'm
walk
throwing
on
your mother down the
glass.
flight of steps, I'm going to throw you down the flight of steps. You little niggas. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
I hear children talking in the background.
What up, though? I see. What that?
Take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
All right, so the video paused.
Quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue. In a quarter of a mile. Turn left on
Leave him. Come on, go,
Avenue.
go. I got you. Go straight. Go
I
straight.
need to get to the hospital.
I got you.
Son.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay, so now he's saying he's been shot.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
So unless
Let's just get your ambulance.
something happened when the camera cut off, I don't.
Get your ambulance.
Let's bring right now the host of Way
Okay,
Too Early.
hold up.
White
I
House.
got to see that again. So the camera cuts off, right? The camera cuts off. We heard, now we'd seen 4 bottles get thrown at him. He even said that during this live that that they were throwing bottles at him, and we even seen bottles breaking, glass flying everywhere. So between the time of him like pausing that, did something else happen? Because he is clearly saying that he's been shot and he seems to be in a rush to get to the hospital. Let's watch this again.
I see.
So something got his attention, right? Something got his attention. Somebody who's there with him, I guess. I don't know if that's the guy he was with in the car. But they both seem to be looking at something, and he's like, it's time to go. And then he's like, I see. And the question is, did something happen after the camera paused? Was he shot off camera is the question. And is that gunshots that we're hearing there? Did y'all hear that? Right there. I heard 2 gunshots. Now, I did hear 2, pops that did sound like potential gunshots, but they sounded like they were a bit of a distance away. But again, I don't know what the acoustics of that area is because of those high buildings. They could have been on the other side of a building, and the sound could have acoustically been, routed or blocked various different types of ways just because of how high those buildings are. But some got both of their attention and they both start walking off. Hassan acknowledges, he says, I see. So did something happen off camera? Because you can pause a YouTube video while you're live streaming in the YouTube app. If you're live streaming during the YouTube app, and it appears that's most likely the way he's doing it. I don't see the StreamYard duck in the right-hand corner. So it looks like he just went live via the YouTube app. So he could have paused it for sure. Two more. So there was a total of 4.
Who that?
Take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
And he's the one driving the car. Wow.
Turn
Nah,
left on
leave it. Come on, go, go. I got you. Go straight. Go
I
straight.
need to get to the hospital.
I
I'm
got
shot,
you.
son.
I'm gonna get you the ambulance.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
Pull over. Let's just get you an ambulance.
That bullet getting hot.
I know. That's why I said just pull over. Let me get your ambulance.
Okay, so
Straight. Go
I need
straight.
to get to the hospital.
I
I'm
got
shot. I need to get to the hospital quick. I see.
So I think really all the talk of the bullet, the talk of the gunshots and him being shot, I don't think it happened on camera, whatever it was. But I do find how he was, this video goes 25 minutes and 53 seconds. So for almost the whole entirety of this video, he is talking all sorts of shit out here in the Bronx River projects right here in front of this play area. Then all of a sudden, like in the last 45 seconds or so of this video, I mean, something prompted him to pause his phone and move around. What was that? And we did hear 4 pops. Let's listen again.
What up, though?
Now, again, were they distant? Were they muffled? And if so, how were they muffled? Or was it possible that it came from the other side of the building, so they sounded distant? Let's listen.
I see.
So I heard, like, it sounded like to me 4 pops, 4 gunshots. But they don't sound like they're like right there, and we don't see him get shot on camera. So that's why I'm wondering, did something happen from the time that he paused it to the time that he got into that car? That's the question.
I see. Who that?
Take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue. In a quarter of a mile. Turn left
Nah,
on
leave him.
Bronx
Come on, go,
Avenue.
go. I got you. Go straight. Go
I
straight.
need to get to the hospital.
I
I'm
got
shot,
you.
son.
I'm gonna get you the ambulance.
And what's crazy is he's
Red light camera
driving.
reported ahead.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
Pull over. Let's just get your ambulance.
That bullet getting hot.
I know. That's why I said just pull over. Let me get your ambulance.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing I just hate to see is him looking at that damn phone.
Who that? I see. Who that?
Take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue. In a quarter of a mile. Turn
Nah,
left on
leave him.
Bronx
Come on, go,
Avenue.
go. I got you. Go straight. Go
I
straight.
need to get to the hospital.
I
I'm
got
shot,
you.
son.
I'm gonna get you the ambulance.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
Pull over. Let's just get your ambulance.
That bullet getting hot.
I know. That's why I said just pull over. Let me get your ambulance.
So I think the real question here
Who that?
is, what the hell happened after that camera paused up? What's up, Roll a Mile? Hey, how are you? What happened between the time of him pausing that camera and getting into that car? Because something made him move around real quick like. And again, those gunshots that I heard, they sounded pretty damn distant. But again, I've learned from watching many criminal cases and enhancing a lot of video in my life to know that the way that gunshots sound, sometimes they can sound close, sometimes they can sound far away. There's a lot of factors that play in, whether it's inside a building, the acoustic range, even down to the materials of the walls and how sound would reverberate off of it, that sort of a thing. So it is so hard to judge based off just sound alone in regards to distance, right? Something had him and his friend. So I think this guy, whoever this person is the same person that was in the car with him. And what's crazy to me, again, I can't get over the fact that he's the one fucking driving the car, right? Jesus. So what do you all think went down? Did something happen after he paused this video's live stream? And I mean, even the vibe, you can kind of feel it as you're watching the video. It changed. It went into this almost like, how it's quiet before the tornado comes, how things get really calm and still, that eeriness. It sort of kind of feels like that in the last minute of this video. All of a
What up,
sudden,
though?
it's eerie.
I see. Who that?
Take the second exit on Westchester Avenue.
I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Westchester Avenue. In a quarter of a mile. Turn
Nah,
left on
leave him. Come on,
Johnson
go,
Avenue.
go. I got you. Go straight. Go
I
straight.
need to get to the hospital.
I
I'm
got
shot,
you.
son.
I'm gonna get you the ambulance.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Ah. Ooh. Oh, wait.
Pull over. Let's just get your ambulance.
That bullet getting hot.
I know. That's why I said just pull over. Let me get your ambulance.
So,
That's
you
me right
know,
now, though. It's way too early.
fact
way
that he's
down
looking
spirit.
at that phone too, that just kind of just probably, I guess, maybe to cut it off. But I mean, things got really eerie there, didn't they? Things got really super eerie. Towards the end. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know I'm not, Emmanuel. I'm not. So exactly, Jin. We definitely counted 4 bottles. 4. And yes, Hassan did have a knife towards the end there. He had it after the 3rd or 4th bottle got thrown. He had a knife, but it wasn't going to do anything. And again, I can't get over the fact that he's standing right in front of a playground, man.
Come outside.
And I mean, one of these bottles
When I catch it,
came so
your
close.
mother gonna get thrown down a flight of steps, you broke ass nigga. And every nigga in my army gonna stomp that bitch down a flight of steps. The fuck y'all playing with?
Let me
Who
see
y'all
if I can
playing?
catch that.
The Warriors is out. Don't throw nothing out the window while I'm not looking. Come outside. What up, though? Don't throw it out the window. I'm not looking.
Oh, and so is this the same guy that, hold on, let me see what he had on. No, that's not him. Somebody took their dog out, and I'm just thinking about that poor dog walking on all that damn glass, man.
Up. When I catch it, your mother gonna get thrown down a flight of steps, you broke ass nigga. And every nigga in my army gonna stomp that bitch down a flight of steps. The fuck y'all playing with? Who y'all playing with? I look like I'm running.
Bam. Bam. Definitely bottles, right? So there's no gunshots that occurred from what I can, well, towards the end, we heard what sounded like 4 gunshots. They did sound distant, but again, that's hard to judge, right? But during the live stream itself, I don't see any evidence of him being shot during the live stream. But something very, again, odd goes on because he pauses it, and then all of a sudden, the video's unpaused. He's in his car. And the way things got, towards just that last 60 seconds of the video. And again, he stood there for 25 minutes, venting, so to speak. And then all of a sudden, we heard those 4, shots. He did not appear to have gotten shot, by the way, when we heard that again. And they did sound distant, but again, hard to judge that. But something made him and his friend move around real quick.
I'm running.
Here's the one bottle we caught in slow-mo. Right? I mean, dang near almost hit him in the head with this bottle. Damn. Jesus. That right there. Ooh. I mean, it right over his left or his right shoulder.
I look like I'm running.
Damn. I was going to try to catch it, but they threw that sucker so fast, man. Let's see if I can catch it in midstream. Yeah, bam. Looks like a beer bottle or something, but there it is right there. Very close to him. Man, they could have hit him in the head with that thing and literally killed him. Golly. But again, Hassan had no business even being out here bringing that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? There's people walking through this, his video the whole time, families, people that are just trying to get through on a Sunday afternoon. They want to, eat, get in their houses, relax, get ready for the work week. And Hassan done brought all this negative energy. And again, you go to the 25-minute mark, okay? Because the friend shows up in the video like, I don't know, about 24 minutes in or so. And I'm going to go back to normal speed here. But at the 25-minute mark, and again, most people tap out of a video before the video's over. And if you tap out before the video's over in this case, and you don't actually watch the last 60 seconds of it, you may miss some things.
Every apartment, I will throw your mother. And while I'm throwing your mother down the flight of steps, I'm going to throw you down the flight of steps. You little niggas. Y'all niggas got me fucked up.
So his friend comes in the frame 24 minutes. Yeah, 24 minutes and 28 seconds in. This is the guy right here that he's with. And he's looking up where they're throwing them bottles from. Now, they done threw 4 bottles at him at this point. I would have been gone, especially after the first one. But if I would have somehow managed to make it through a second throw, I would have moved my ass around, right? Because regardless or not, that knife that he was holding behind his back, it ain't gonna do nothing. And it makes him look crazy, standing there with a knife behind his back, holding it like that, telling somebody to keep it moving or whatever. That makes him look a bit unhinged. But again, I've been kind of saying this whole thing is unhinged since, from second 1 to the last second.
What up, though?
He's giving everybody that really evil eye, like he really wants some smoke.
What up, though?
And we hear kids talking in the background and everything.
What up, though?
Yeah, see, that sounded like distant gunshots. But he doesn't appear to be shot on camera. And in whatever it was, it made both of them. I mean, here we are at 25 minutes, 10 seconds. Again, this video is 25 minutes, 53 seconds. He, again, has been standing there talking for 25 minutes, and whatever that was and whatever he's seen that we couldn't see on camera made both him and his friend move around.
I see.
And then he's like, nah, let's go.
What that?
Take the second exit on
And then
Westchester
before we
Avenue.
know it,
I need to get to the hospital quick.
At the roundabout,
it's like he paused the video during the live stream with the YouTube app, which you can do. And then all of a sudden, when he comes back in, he's in his car driving to the hospital saying he's been shot. So I don't know if something happened after, after he paused that video. But we won't know until Hassan Campbell goes live and tells us, or somebody gives us something. At this point, if this happened, if he was shot off camera, we don't know if he was shot in the chest, in the stomach, We don't know because we can't tell from this angle in this car.
Exit on Westchester Avenue.
But he's steady hitting that
In a
horn.
quarter of a mile. Turn
Nah,
left on
leave him.
Bronx
Come on, go,
Avenue.
go. I got you. Go straight. Go
I
straight.
need to get to the hospital.
I
I'm
got
shot,
you.
son.
I'm gonna get you. to the
And so,
ambulance.
I mean, he wasn't saying that right when he was standing there. So it would have had to have been something that happened after that camera went on pause. So I don't see no shot in the chest, but maybe it's in the lower part of the body.
Camera reported ahead.
But I've heard of people getting shot in the legs and, you know, in the thigh and hit the wrong blood vessel or artery and completely bleed out and die. But it's like, yeah, Emmanuel, like that's a really good way to put it. It feels like he walked in there with like some kind of death wish or like he was tempting fate. Or, you know, you have absolutely nothing to prove to nobody. And again, I think I know you can be much more effective at taking down Africa Bambaataa than doing it like this. This is not the way. And I hope that this will be a learning lesson for Hassan Campbell, for real. Because this right here, you know, when you know, if something was to happen to you or whatever, it's really not you got to worry about. It's really everybody else that gets left behind, right? The people that actually love you and care about you. And I'm just talking in general, right? If you got kids, if you got a spouse, a mom, a dad, whatever the case. And this right here is just not the way. It's just not the way. And again, regardless of what your feelings may be on Hassan Campbell, whether you like the man or not, that has nothing to do with my commentary whatsoever. It's not about whether I like the man or I don't like the man. I will always have the opinion about the whole Africa Bambaataa situation. I will always hold that opinion. I feel like Africa Bambaataa has gotten away with sexually abusing many young boys. When will he be held accountable? We want to talk about where you know, where's the boy and all this type of stuff. The Spanish boy that stabbed Africa Bambaataa after being sexually assaulted by him. But why? I mean, why would we want anything bad to happen to the Spanish boy, right? Or you know, what are we hunting him down for? If I say so myself, I mean, if somebody sexually assaulted me and I had a knife on me and the ability to stab them and get them for what they just did to me, are we supposed to feel bad for Africa Bambaataa? Again, I had never understood why people were hunting that boy down. It's just stupid to me. There's a lot of people, especially, you know, men and women. It doesn't really matter what your sex is. When dealing with sexual assault, that it can be it can be such an embarrassing thing to the victim of that assault. And Emmanuel, I absolutely agree 1,000% with this comment. It's like he looks like he's carrying a load so heavy you could see it in his face. You can see it in his face. And it's like, you know, it's almost like he's crying out in the only way that he knows how. But it is so dysfunctional. It is so dysfunctional. But again, I just want to make sure that, you know, we keep it. Africa Bambaataa, it's almost like how Jeffrey Epstein has gotten away, or how he had gotten away with all of the sexual assaults that he had did for years until finally one day they got him. And we have watched a whole bunch of men be hemmed up in this whole Me Too movement, except Africa Bambaataa. And I will always be of that opinion. And I will always, when I talk about Africa Bambaataa, that's just how, and it's always been that way for me. So I don't care about, whether you like someone or not. What Africa Bambaataa did to all those young boys and girls potentially, and has gotten away with it. That, because when you look at it from his perspective, because he feels like nothing's been done about it, nobody cares about it, right? And imagine coming out here and you tell that story, you sit down, you do a documentary, you tell it, you talk about it on whatever platforms, and at the end of the day, the person who did it is still walking around, and there's no indication that anything's going to be done to ever rectify it, right? Will there ever be any justice? I believe there will be. I believe in karma in all of its faucets. I do. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through and listening to my commentary on it. I just feel like at this point, as I, head out, Hassan, you have grown your social status out here, and you need to act accordingly. Period. No excuses. And you just take the criticism as it is. There's no excuses for this. So whatever it is, get a hold on it and do better. Period. Because I just feel like people can be much more effective when they come at things more strategically, and this wasn't strategic at all. This was all over the place, unhinged. I don't know. The whole thing is so messed up. The whole thing. Shout out to the Leak You community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
Looks like you lost another one.
Well, the good news here is that it looks like Hassan has scheduled a video, an upcoming video. There's already 39 people waiting. Or was this scheduled? Because usually when you see a video scheduled like this, it would have been done. It doesn't look like it was. In other words, it wasn't scheduled. It was just created. And it says 9:59 a.m. I highly doubt he selected that when he set it up. So maybe this was the live he was supposed to do, and he ended up on this one. I don't know. But we hope to hear more today on Hassan Campbell's status. If he's still in the hospital, we need more details. And I don't wish death on the man at all. At all. I mean, if you die, how are you ever going to get that justice, Hassan? Take your own advice. I'd rather see you in that backyard around, all that beautiful landscaping and things like that, right? That's where you made it to. Why are you going back? You have nothing to prove. No reason to stand in front of those projects for half an hour venting like that. Find a way to vent in other avenues. That way you can be much more effective in it. This is not going to have any effect on getting justice against Africa Bambaataa. If you want to vent, even vent. But don't do it while people are throwing bottles at you, and other shit like that. Anyway, more to come on this story for sure. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. Until next time, everyone.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart, like really, really, really smart like I am.